Hi guys, it's Alston. In this video, I'm going to give you a full tutorial on how to download Windows 10, how to create a bootable USB for Windows 10, and how to install Windows 10 into your computer. I'm going to give you full instructions on every single step as a beginner, so you don't need to worry about any coding or technical knowledge. I will be explaining everything in detail. So without further ado, let me go into the video. First, you need to go and download the Windows 10 Media Creation tool. It can be, I have given the link in the description. So click on that particular link and you will come to this particular screen and click on download tool now, and it should start the download process for you. So first wait for it to finish, then open up the installation medium which has just downloaded, and it will show you a message saying getting a few things ready. So just wait for it to finish. It will get some things to ready, to be honest, and then we can proceed with the creation of the USB flash drive. So click on accept after reading the license term for this particular one, and click on next, and again the process will be loading, so we need to wait for this to finish. Once this is done, now we are presented with two different sort of uh, options. One, we can upgrade this particular PC where we don't want to create a custom brand new installation of Windows, but rather I just want to upgrade the Windows which I'm currently using. If you are interested in doing that, like for example, you can be using Windows 7, Windows Vista, even an older version of Windows 10 or Windows 8 or anything like that, and you wish to upgrade that particular computer itself to Windows 10 latest, but you don't want to create a brand new, you can go with upgrade this PC now. Or if you want to create an installation media which can be a DVD file, or in our case a bootable USB flash drive, you can select the next second option, and you can create an installation medium for you which you can use either on this computer which you want to format or install a brand new Windows operating system, or you can use that with any other computer devices as you want. So once that is done, select. Now you will be presented an option with select language, architecture and edition. By default everything will be locked out because based on the recommendation for this particular PC which you are opening up this wizard, it will be set up. But when you uncheck the bottom tick, automatically all the options will be activated for you. So from there you can select the language for your installation, and you can select the edition and architecture also. Edition will be Windows 10, and architecture will be three options available for you. Basically 32-bit, it is if you have 8 GB memory RAM or less, you can go with 32-bit. If you are using higher than that, then go with 64-bit. Or if you want to create an installation media and you want to give both of these options to the user itself when you are installing the device, he can choose whichever the option you want. You can click on both. Basically whatever the option you click on here, the download size will be varying. So the next step is, it's asking me whether do I want to create a bootable USB flash drive. In our case, that is the option we want to go with. Or we can even create a ISO file where we can use it to burn another DVD file, CD file, or we can use some external software to create a Windows operating system installation like Rufus. So depending on your need, you can select whichever the one you want. In this case, I'm going to click on USB flash drive, and it will automatically show all the flash drive which is currently available within the computer. What I would suggest you to do is take a flash drive which you can create, which you can use to install Windows operating system. Just make sure it has 8 GB, at least 8 GB space available on it. Below than that, you won't be able to create a Windows bootable USB flash drive. Another important thing is, make sure if you're having some important documents, photos, files and videos within that pen drive, make sure to copy that into a different place, because when you create a Windows installation medium with that USB, all the existing data will be erased. So first, if you have that, make sure to copy that into a different place. Then once it's done, plug into the computer and click on refresh device list, and it will automatically try to detect all the USB devices connected to your computer. Then once you selected the drive you want to create an installation media, click on next, and it will again get few things ready for the installation to begin. And now I have speed up this process. Basically it can take anywhere from 15 to 45 minutes depending on your computer speed, performance, internet speed and some other things as well. So depending on your case, the time will be ranging. Here I have very fast, I have sped up this process to just to give you an idea for it. So what we need to do is, we need to wait until this particular thing is finished. Then the final message will be appearing to us that USB flash drive is ready. Basically it says that our device is ready. Now we can use this particular USB drive to install a Windows 10 operating system or format your computer with Windows. Once that is done, now the next job is to plug this USB drive into the target computer which you want to install Windows 10 operating system. If it's the same computer, you don't need to remove it. In case if you are installing the Windows in a different computer, remove that particular device pen drive and connect it to the target computer which you want to install Windows operating system. So once that is done, make sure to hit the power on button after that. So you want to make sure the computer is powering on after you press on the after you inserted the pen drive for you. Once that is done, when the power on is turned on, now again some important information. Depending on your motherboard, this particular screen will be changing, and also you need to go into the boot menu to boot from the USB pen drive which we just connected. Here also the keys will be changing depending on the motherboard which your computer has. For example, the common one can be F12 or delete or even control. So depending on the data, you can shortcut key provided for you, press on that particular key when the computer is loading. For example, I have paused it. It shows that my boot menu is F12. So when I press F12 on keyboard, it will go into boot menu. So even if this is not available for you, you can go into the BIOS setup and change the boot order to depending on your need. Again, this will be changing for each and every person. So if you are unable to find what is the shortcut key for your particular motherboard, just mention the motherboard and I will let you know the key you should be pressing in order to go into the boot menu. So once that is done, as quickly you press the boot menu shortcut key, even if you missed it, just restart the system like with the power on button, and again it will come, and that time you can press it the correct key. Once that is done, you will presented with this sort of information, but you won't see the exact same interface because this information also will be changing from motherboard to motherboard. Basically, it will be showing you all the boot devices available within your system. In my case, it's showing an hard disk which is available to boot. It shows a Windows Boot Manager, which is a software which uses boot instructions for Windows operating system to load it, or it has a UEFI jet transit my pen drive name, and a normal pen drive load option as well. Basically, if your PC is compatible with UEFI, then you can use that and it will have an advanced boot installation option for you. If not, you can use the legacy option and select the lowest one and go with that. So just make sure to choose the pen drive which you just created the Windows installation media. If your computer allows mouse, you can move it, or if not, you can use the keyboard arrows to move around and select this desired option for you. Once that is done, the system will be again restarted, and now the system will try to load the installation files or data available through the boot menu device which we just selected. In this case, it will be trying to load up the bootable files available within this particular flash drive. And you can see the dots which is showing bottom, it shows the loading screen. Once that is done, we will be presented with this particular screen. Basically, it will be giving all the options for us. For example, we can select the language we want to install, time and currency date, and also keyboard input layout also, and press next. And once that is done, now we can officially enter into the installation of Windows operating system. So when I click on install now the setup will be starting for us. We need to wait until the setup is fully started before we go forward. Here you can activate your product. Here also, if you don't have an activation key, you can click on I don't have a product key, and you can activate it later by any means with the key, phone, or whatever is comfortable for you. Or if you have an activation key, you can just give it right now itself and move forward with the activation and installation. And also, like when you don't provide activation key, it will install the Windows. If it's a digitally licensed edition, it will use that. If it's a OEM edition, it will use that. Or if it's or if it's like whatever if you don't have anything, it will install it as a evaluation copy within your computer itself. So you can type it or click on I don't have a product key, and once that is done, it is asking me what kind of architecture and operating system I want to install, because even in Windows 10 or 11 there are sub variations of different editions. So depending on the features you need, you can choose the option whichever suited for you, or whichever the license key you have, you can choose the edition for that. I will also leave a link in the description which clearly differentiates the features between each of this edition for you to choose whichever the one comfortable for you. So once that is done, I'm going to click next again, and now it shows the terms and condition for the edition which I have chosen, and read through it, but most of us guys not going to read it. I haven't read it single time. So press on next. Again, we are presented with option either to upgrade the system again, or I can install a custom brand new Windows installation. So if you want to upgrade, click on first, or if you want to install a brand new Windows operating system, click on custom install Windows only. Then you will be presented with all the partitions available within the current installation or the current PC setup. Here, based on this, you can see all the different one. Couple of things to remember: if you have multiple hard disk, multiple portions, it will show all the data here for you with that size and what kind of free space is available for you. In case if you have separate partition for storing data and images which it already has, you can make sure to not to delete those data, keep them and automatically transfer that into a new computer. Or even if you don't want any of that, you want everything to be fresh, you can just delete everything. So first click on the first entry, click on delete and press OK. Again delete and OK. As you keep on deleting this stuff, automatically the unallocated space will be keep on getting bigger and bigger depending on all the size of the hard disk available within your computer. So you can see it shows the total size. Now I can create partition for me. So when I click on new, I can assign a space in MB megabyte and click on apply, and a new partition will be created for you. You will see this kind of pop-up message. This message is which shows that in order to make sure that Windows works perfect or correct, it will be creating a separate two small partitions in order to keep the system files in order. So when you click on OK, it will create a total of 3 partition with one our desired one and 2 system partition which shows as system and MSR. And you can also create different partition as according to your need from the allocated space. Click on the allocated space and keep on creating the partitions all you need. So again, I'm going to create one more partition before moving forward, and you can see as soon as I create this partition, it shows all the available space. Apart from system and MSR, you can click on any primary partition and click on next, and the Windows will be installed on that particular partition. So you can see it is automatically going into the next step. I have sped up this process also, so it will get everything ready, install the features for us, install updates and everything for us. Yeah, it's going in a very fast manner. It will take around 15 to 45 minutes depending on your system performance. Once that is done, it will automatically restart the computer and getting stuff ready. Basically now it is on a final phase where we need to configure the newly installed Windows 10 operating system within our computer. This also happen only one time. You don't need to configure it every single time, just the first time you have installed a brand new operating system. You can see now it's showing just a moment screen. Just wait. Again, this screen load also depending on your system performance. Select the region you want to, for this particular Windows installation. Choose the option where you want, and once that, click on yes. Click on the keyboard layout. If it's the right keyboard layout, leave it as is, or you can change the keyboard layout if you want. You can also add a secondary keyboard layout if you want. I'm going to click on skip. And once that is done, it is moving into the network connection. If you have already connected to Ethernet, or if you have a Wi-Fi detected and you can connect internet here and itself and move with the configuration wizard, or you can click on I don't have internet and later you can connect all these things. And now it's asking whether if I have internet, I can use a Microsoft account and I can get all the additional benefits through this computer if I want. So it shows all the benefits which I have access to if I use a Microsoft account. Or if I don't want to use something like that, I just want a simple user account, I can click on the option continue with limited setup and I can create an offline account for my system. Here I need to give a username or a name for my PC. You can type whichever the one you want. And now you need to create password for this particular account, which will be used whenever you want to log into this particular system. This password will be used to log into that system. So type in the password, again confirm your password by re-entering that same password. And now you need to answer 3 security questions. This is used in case if you forget your password, you can use the answers to these security questions to recover your account. So make sure these answers are something which is remembered to you, and choose the answer and choose the question and type in the answer and click on next. Again, now it's asking for the privacy settings for our device. So depending on your need, you can deselect all the things you don't want. Basically it shows what is the feature, what is the details regarding it. So depending on your need, you can click on it and click on accept. Now it's asking whether do I want Cortana. For example, if I want to have audio control over my computer and everything, I can click accept or learn more. Or if you don't want Cortana, you can just click on not now and you can move with it. Now all the configuration which I just did now, all the things will be applied for my system, and you can see it, everything is getting ready. This is also happens only one time when you are installing a brand new system, so you won't be seeing this screen again and again. So the final configurations are now taking into the place within the computer. We need to wait until this particular screen finishes. It will take another couple of minutes and we will be good to go with the installation. So you can see the final thing is done, and once this is done, we will get a greeting from our computer and we will have the newly installed Windows within our system. So first thing I would recommend you is just check for updates. You type on check for updates, it will open up the screen and you can click on the button and it will check the updates for you. In case if you see an error something like this, then you need to connect your computer to an internet, either through a Ethernet cable or Wi-Fi, or even as a mobile spot within your using your mobile phones. So you can connect through Wi-Fi Also, one trick, if you don't see your Wi-Fi network listed, go into the network connection through within control panels and make sure to change the frequency. So I am going to change the frequency by going into properties and make sure to click on configure button here and advanced, and all the here I can choose the region. For my particular Wi-Fi network, I have to change it, so I'm changing it. It might not need it for you. So once that is done, now you might see your Wi-Fi network listed. Click on it and you can connect to your Wi-Fi network, enter the password and click on yes, and you will see automatically the net is connected to my system right now. So now what I can do is go and check for updates again, search for it, and now this time all I need to do is just press on retry option and it will automatically check updates and install it in your computer. This step I highly recommend you do it because it provides security fixes, vulnerability fixes, and even new features for your operating system. So depending on your need, download all this. It can ask you to restart a computer to make sure to finish it. Restart computer several times and make sure you install all the updates for you. Even I will recommend you guys to even install the optional updates also, like not only mandatory, but if you want to have some extra guarantee, just go with optional also. It will also provide some additional benefits for you, and you can download it. You can even go into advanced option or active hours to change the update settings, so you don't you can keep on a specific instructions for when and how to update your Windows operating system. So depending on your personal preference, choose whichever the option which is suited for you and have a schedule for your updates or specific setting for the updates. So that is how you install updates. Now if you want to see the installation details, go into this PC and click on system properties, and you will see all the hardware, and more importantly we will see all the software details of the installation. So you can see all the day name and when it was installed, what version it was, all the detail will be here. We can also go into the change product key and we can do activation or change product key as we want. So that is how you basically install, download, install and create a USB pen drive and install Windows operating system on your PC. I hope this video was useful. If you have encountered any issues or problem, feel free to let me know in the comment and I will try to give a fix for that. And also if you like to watch more videos like this in tech and digital space, please subscribe and also do comment whatever the thoughts you want, and I will be creating more videos like that as well. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video and I hope you have a great day. Cheers.